Hey, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I come up with another video continuation to your Python list. Hope you are liking these videos. And there are a couple of messages I got from the Power BI scenarios on the DAX and all. Yes, there is a good amount of videos will come up with the Power BI DAX scenario always. Okay, so let's discuss today's scenario. It is called the difference between a list and tuples. So basically in Python, these are the very important data structure along with dictionaries, other things are there. But today we will more focused on the list and the tuples, right? So what does it mean? What exactly it is mean? So data structure here in this case is normally we have a data type, integer, string, float, all these things, right? But when I am declaring integer, that will hold only integer, string only string. But if we want to store heterogeneous of data, suppose number, string, along with that everything, then we need to take help of the data structures. So in this case, our main focus agenda would be list and tuple, and when to use list and when to use the tuple, and what sort of difference between these two. So if you see the first example, if I say list number 1, I am saying list number 1 is one employee ID, Sunil, 35 is the age, and Bangalore is the address. Okay, so if I execute it and type of list, I say it is list, and list always starts with a square bracket, and same thing if I do it in a round bracket, then this is called a tuple. Alright, so this is the two things first you need to understand: square bracket list, round bracket tuple. Done. Second, there are some hustle are there that what is the difference between list and tuple, where to use what, right? So basically one concept is always going to the market, that is called the mutable and immutable, right? So here the concept is list is mutable, whereas the tuples are immutable. What does it mean? List can be changed, the values of the list can be changed once you declare it, where tuples cannot be changed. Even the string data types integer can't be changed. It can be override, but it can't be changed once you declare it, right? So that's the way. So let's take suppose list I declare it. So I will say list 1 of 1. Okay, so 0 and 1. In this place, instead of Sunil, I want to say Satish. Simple. So if I execute it now, see the remaining part is changed. If I try to do the same thing for the tuple, this is not possible. Okay, let's try that. Assignment will not work. So instead of this, I say tuple 1 equals to Satish. So tuple 1 is nothing but my tuple. It will throw an error. So what is he saying? The name tuple not defined. In the sense, it is saying the error, but actually we can't like change the once the tuple got declared. Okay, so this is the most important thing, the immutable concepts. Tuple is immutable and your list are mutable. Okay, we can change it out, but the main important thing here is that first point is the first point, mutable immutable. Second, difference between your list and tuple. Okay, so let's take, I want to say first point. Okay, tuple requires less memory. I'll prove that. Okay, so first point is tuple. First point you understand mutable immutable. Now let me take this to example. What is this? Is my list. Same thing we'll see how much space it is, but very less data, but we can understand from there, right? So this is my list, comma, and this is my tuple. Okay, list underscore demo, let's take tuple underscore demo. Okay, execute it. Now let me import some libraries. So I'll say import sys. This is a system library to check the memories, what are the consumption I am having. Now I will print some statement here. So I will print and then start with the f string. The list is how much size it is saying. So there is a function called get size of list underscore demo. List underscore demo. Right. So this is done, and plus under the bytes. So let's take how much bytes it's took. The same thing I will do for my, let's say, for the list and tuple also. The tuple is tuple underscore demo. So let's see and print it. Get size of, okay, maybe my spelling mistake is there. Okay, let me check. Yeah, get size of, okay, it's all are in small letter. Okay, I was having a mistake here, so that's what it was throwing an error. So it could be all are small. Let's execute it. Now if you see here, currently both are, okay, sorry, this is not a tuple. Okay, this is also a tuple. This is a list I declare, sorry for that. Okay, I'll need to change to round bracket. Now if you see here, the difference of bytes, the same information I am storing in list and same information I am storing in a tuple. So the list size is 120 bytes and whereas 72 bytes. Okay, so this is very small bit of information. Just think of in a real time when I am keeping it the size, it will be there. So it means that whenever there is no concept of immutability, because there you thought that there will be no changes to the data throughout the project life cycle, then better to declare that as a tuple rather than list, because lists are immutable. Because lists are immutable means the memories it will be occupying more, because there could be chance that when you declare the list, system understand that you can add item more, you can remove item from that. That we'll see later on, but that's the way they behavior. That's why it will capture more memory compared to the tuples. So you understand, if your data is not changing regularly, or you thought that there will be no change, better to declare as a tuple rather than list, because both are have the functionality same. Okay, I proved it here, the memory. Second, so let's convert it into a markdown, and next concept is execution is quicker in using tuple. How? Let's try to use this. So for that I need to import another library called timeIt, okay, which will be used for the timeIt function. So let's again declare the same here. Okay, so, and execute it. Now I will print. So let me print this execution time 100 times, sorry, 10,000 times. Say repeated value 10,000 times. The same list I want to print 10,000 execution time, and tuple also 10,000. So I am saying the execution time is 10,000. So which will be faster, which will be the slower. So I will say print, and I will do a sum operation on both the steps. Okay. So I will say print timeIt dot timeIt function. Then I will put a bracket here. Then double quote sum And let's take instead of writing this, I can directly place this item. I'm just going to go through this item rather than creating a separate item. Okay, it's fine. Now it will be double, I think. Alright, now I'll say number equals to 10,000 times. Okay, no need to declare this because anyway we are just executing that. Now this is for the your list, and let's see for my tuple. This tuple I need to change it to square bracket here, sorry, round bracket here, and see the difference of the times. Hopefully my syntax are looking good. Let me execute it. Something is wrong. INTSTR. Okay, let me maybe don't put it in any another stuff. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's understand this also. 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's see. Let's take an integer. Somehow the conversion is not happening. We'll see that later. So if you see here, what is the problem here? Yeah. Okay. Here one will come. Alright. So now I think it should come. If you see here, the first is my list timing. This is list, just a 4 character, 10,000 times I read it, and if you see the tuple timings, so tuple time is very less compared to, so it is around some 40 and this is under some 24 milliseconds. So I just proved it that the tuples require less memories, mutable, immutable, and execution query using tuple is faster. Okay, so here the point is, and even one point is, if you declare, last point is, if you declare items as tuple due to mutable area, mutable concept, data is secure, because there will be no changes to this, right? So those are the 4 points where you will use. Now let me summarize it where you will use. Suppose you have a data that are dynamically changing, and there could be chances of adding the item in a dynamic way, then there is no choice, we need to use the list. Suppose you think like any data there will be no change, like so that information we will keep it in a tuple. Okay, so let's take the name of the employee, name of the employee ID, that will never change. Maybe the department could be changed, the ID and the employee name, right? Their address could be changed, that's a dynamic one. So few things in our day-to-day life, it will be never change, right? Like our Aadhaar number, right? So our bank account number, those are the things will never change. So if that information we are working on a real-time scenario, please keep it in the tuple because of this advantages over here, over the list. Okay, so hope you like this video. The next class I will start the list methods. What are the different methods you have because of the immutable concept. Thanks for watching guys, and have a nice day.